Hey everyone, this is Eric again. I keep noticing this really interesting trend as I work with people and as I do my metabolism and weight reduction assessments with people of asking people what their ideal weight is and them telling me a weight which is usually 20, 30, 40, sometimes more pounds above what their actual ideal weight is. Now, obviously, you could argue all day long, hey Eric, there's so much more to ideal weights than just numbers on the scale. You have to take into account people's bone structure and muscle mass, and I get it. All those things, of course, are very valid. But what's interesting is, as I mentioned before, a lot of people tell me things like, Eric, I'm this height and I was 150 pounds in college and I loved it. And then I say, well, what's your ideal weight? 180. I say, oh, interesting. Where are you at right now? Right now I'm 250. Interesting. So 180 is your ideal weight? Yes. Why not 150? Well, I'm just being realistic here. And it's fascinating because a lot of people sell themselves short when it comes to what they're actually capable of doing. They believe that if they say what their actual ideal is, that they're somehow setting themselves up for failure. Now, again, there is something to be said about having incremental goals. I get that. And so, having small goals that lead up to your big one, there's definitely something to be said about that. It's one of the reasons why we teach vision boards versus dream boards. But how often are you doing this? How often are you selling yourself short? I did kind of a rant post last week about this tendency that we have of settling for being good. Hey, how are you? Good. Hey, can I give you a hand with that? No, I'm good. Hey, would you like to feel better? Nope, I'm good. I think this is coming out in a lot of people's weight goals, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm wondering if you've done this yourself. If you have a certain amount of pounds that you can get rid of extra body fat, and instead of going for your absolute ideal, you give yourself like this 20, 30, 40 pound buffer zone. My friend, it's time to stop settling for mediocre. It's time to stop settling for what you can actually achieve. You're capable of achieving so much more than what you're giving yourself credit for. Now, I've got a lot of people that are in the personal training industry, and a lot of guys will go into we'll start personal training because they want to finally get that shredded look. They want to get those six-pack abs. They want to have that defined jawline. They want to finally look like that movie star they've always wanted to look like. And they say, well, I've got maybe 40 pounds I can get rid of. And the trainer will look at them and they'll say, no, you actually have more like 70 pounds or 80 pounds that you can get rid of to really get down to that ideal weight. Well, Eric, not everybody wants to look like a movie star. Okay, I get it. This isn't all about looks. This isn't all about vanity. What we're talking about, again, is no longer settling for less than what you're capable of. If you're capable of achieving absolute greatness, your absolute ideal, why wouldn't you go after that? Well, Eric, I'm just afraid. I get it. Fear always comes right before the greatest rewards. I get it. But my friends, let's stop settling for what we are capable of. If we have 80 pounds that we can get rid of, let's actually set the bar for aiming for releasing those 80 pounds. Not 60 pounds, not 50 pounds, but those full 80 pounds. If we have the capability of getting better, even if we already look amazing, even if we're already lean, even if we're already muscular, we can still get better. Even if we're already doing 500 push-ups in a row, we can go to the next level, and then we can set our aim for 600 push-ups. I'm going to go spiritual for a second, but I personally believe in a principle of eternal progress, and that doesn't start after this life, and it doesn't stop after this life. There are some belief systems, and I respect whatever your belief system is, but there are some belief systems that believe that after this life, eternity is spent living on a cloud playing a harp. And again, if that's your belief system, power to you. I respect that. But I personally, that doesn't resonate with me. I believe in a process of eternal progress. And again, that starts now. That doesn't start after we die. That doesn't start after we're 60 years old. That starts now. Tony Robbins has an acronym of CANI, which stands for Constant and Never Ending Improvement. If we have the capability of reaching for six-pack abs, why not? Does that mean it's going to be easy? Does that mean we're going to get there in the time frame that we set? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It just means focusing on those absolute ideals. Again, does that mean going to the opposite end of the extreme and being overly perfectionistic? No. Eric, are you telling people like encouraging girls to be anorexic and to see the supermodel stuff and have these unhealthy views about themselves? No, of course not. I don't mean taking it to the extreme. I mean finding what is the absolute best version of you. Not comparing yourself to other people, not comparing yourself to a trainer, not comparing yourself to fitness models, not comparing yourself to whoever. Finding the absolute best version of you and reaching for that ideal. I believe it was T. Harv Eker that says, reach for the stars because at least you'll hit the moon. Most people don't even reach for their ceiling and they wonder what the problem is. Are you settling for less than your ideal? Are you settling for mediocrity? Are you settling for less than what your personal best is? If you have been and you're ready to change, join my free group. It's called Enjoy Yourself Thin. It's not just for weight reduction. It's for being able to find ways to make transformation, whether it's your weight, whether it's your business, whether it's your finances, your relationships, extremely enjoyable, and giving each other accountability. Again, it's totally free. Just search Enjoy Yourself Thin. Or if you want to discuss mentoring, then shoot me an email. Either send me an email to eric@feelwelllivewell.com. Again, that's eric@feelwelllivewell.com. If you need some additional support to help you reach those goals, cool. Or shoot me a message on Facebook and just let me know what it is that you're hoping for and what you're hoping to achieve. I know that you're better than what you've been giving yourself credit for. Stop settling for less. Love you. Let's help you. Let's help each other to reach your absolute best you possible. We'll see you soon.